Okay, so let's start. I'll get one LM358 op-amp IC and put it in the breadboard. Now I'll connect a 100k resistor from pin 2 to ground. Okay, so this is a very important step. Now we require two resistances. Actually you need one. We need 91k total value, but I have 81k and 10k resistance, so I'll connect them in series, and that will give me R1 plus R2 is 91k, 81 plus 10. Okay, so this will be connected to pin 3. Now this is the inductor. I will connect the inductor from pin 1 of the IC to any part of the breadboard on the top. Wait, I'll show you. See, from pin 1 I just connect the inductor to the top of the breadboard. It's optional. If you don't have an inductor, you can just connect a bare wire. So this is a 1 nanofarad capacitor. So for the high fidelity, you need this. We will connect pin 2 and pin 4 with this capacitor. And here is the end of the LM358 side. Okay, so I have connected the VCC and grounds also. Pin number 4 to ground and pin number 8 to VCC. Similarly, I took an NPN transistor and a PNP transistor, and the collector of the transistors, the NPN I connected to positive and PNP I connected to negative. Now I connected a wire from the inductor to base of one of the transistors. Okay, so what happens is the signal from the op-amp will go to the base of the transistor. Any transistor you can connect the base, and after that I'll take a small wire and connect both of the bases of the transistor. So what happens is one of the bases is connected to the other side also. This is the design of a class B amp. So I'll take a small wire. It's a jumper wire, but I prefer thicker wires if possible. If you have, you can use that also. So connect two jumper wires from each of the emitters of the transistors and join them together. And this is the construction, nothing else is there. We'll just add the filtering portion now. So I'll get a capacitor and this is a 1000 microfarad, 25 volt. I think it's okay. So yeah, I'll connect the positive side with the two wires, and the negative side I'll keep it open. Actually I will connect the positive of the speaker to the negative of this capacitor. So I leave it like this for now. A little more work is remaining. So one final step with the op-amp. Follow this very carefully. Take a small wire and connect it from one side of the capacitor, that is the negative side. Connect a wire and take that wire, press it down. Now get a 910k resistance. This is very important. You could actually use a 1 mega ohm resistor if you have, but it will give some white noise. So 910k is a nice one. If you have it, it's good. So take it and connect it from this black wire to the second pin of the IC. So this is actually feedback. Okay, so you have heard about Zobel network, right? And it will control the amount of voltage that is going into the transistor. It will just provide a feedback. It's just for impedance matching. So I took the 3.5 millimeter wire and connected its negative channel to the ground, and the positive channel, see those resistances that we first connected in the IC, connect the positive to one of the resistances. That is, my audio input must go to the LM35 through the 91K resistance. This is very important. Now you can connect it to the audio source. For mine, I'm using my phone. This is the negative of the speaker. I connected it to ground. The positive of the speaker I'll connect to the capacitor's negative side. See, this is for DC blocking, because DC is very harmful to our speakers. So this is the final connection. After this, you just need a power supply. You can actually run it from 5 volts, but I don't recommend it. At least for good clarity, you could use 12 volts, and if you're using 18 volts, 17 volts, the sound quality will be brilliant. And if you need even more higher voltage, you have to use TLO722 op amp instead of LM358. Or you can use JRC4558 or any 5532 or any 5534. Those will also work at high voltages. But for economical purpose, I think this is a good one. So I just connected the power. I am using a transformer 12-0, and rectified voltage is going to be around 14 volts for this one. I'm using a 1 amp transformer. Just give me a moment. I'll just power up the breadboard correctly. Just a second. Okay, I'll connect the phone to this circuit. And I'll add a filtering capacitor. It's 4700 microfarad.